On Up at Noon. You ever wanted to be a dad on a date? Well, we got the perfect video game for you. Then we play Death Squared, our favorite new Nintendo Switch co-op game. After that, we count down the best and weirdest Comic-Con exclusive toys and treasures. Baby, this is Up at Noon.
Hello, everybody, all my friends out there on the computer. It's me, Max Scoville, and this is Brian Altano.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome to Up at Noon Live?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's call it that.
that.
Yeah, so this is a show we do every week if you're just tuning in for the first time ever. We're on IGN and all the places that IGN puts its many myriad tendrils.
I sneezed. It was weird.
Anything can happen on live television or internet, whatever the hell this is. Anyway, we're on Facebook, Roku, Apple TV, PS4, Xbox One, whatever else IGN's on.
PS4.
YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah, PS4.
Yep.
Roku box.
Yeah.
PS4.
Xbox One.
Yeah, all those things. We're on all of them.
The Roku.
Yeah, this week's episode is going to be a little bit funky because it's cobbled together from different pieces, much like a Voltron or a Frankenstein. So bear with us. We're trying to have a nice time, and I hope you do as well.
Yes, there are actually two pretty amazing games out this week that you probably have never heard of. And Max and I got a chance to sit down and play both of them this week. So we will get to that in just a moment. But I wanted to say really quickly, next week we are not having a show traditionally on Thursday, the festivus day of the week. Instead, we will have a show on Saturday.
Yeah, because we're going to
San Diego Comic-Con.
That's San Diego Comic-Con.
San Diego Comic-Con.
For those of you not in the know, the San Diego Comic Convention is happening, and we're going to be there. IGN's going to be streaming a whole bunch. I believe it's about 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific time, kind of for the most of the week. On Saturday, however, Saturday the 22nd at noon Pacific time, we're going to be doing a half-hour Up at Noon live, and hopefully you can tune in and join us. What are we doing? We don't know yet.
We didn't write it yet.
We'll figure it out.
We got to figure that out.
Anything could happen.
And we got to figure out what's going to happen, though.
Yeah, the cool thing, though, about San Diego is it's full of beautiful dads.
That's true.
Beautiful, hot dads.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
The daddest capital of the world.
Man, I wish there was a video game about dating hot dads.
Me too, especially one that was coming out today that we just played with the people who made it.
Wow, it's weird. The amnesia comes when no one expects it. There's a game called Dream Daddy, and we got a chance to play it with Vernon Shaw and Leighton Gray. You might know them from appearing on stuff relating to Game Grumps. Very cool people. Let's take a look.
Hi everyone, it's Brian and Max from Up at Noon, and today we've got special guests, Leighton and Vernon from Dream Daddy.
Hey.
A dad dating simulator.
Yeah, this is a dating simulator about sexy dads.
Yeah.
Yep. You play as a dad, and your goal is to meet and romance other hot dads.
All right. So you made a game that I've never seen anything like anywhere.
Thank you.
I mean, I've seen people dream of games like this using dads in other games, but not really just on the nose like this one. So tell us how this works. Right off the bat, we're not looking at a dad, right?
No, this is your daughter Amanda.
Okay.
You're at the point in the story where you just moved into your new house, and I think you're about to meet someone.
All right,
nice.
I'm excited. I want to meet some dads.
So now, before we started, here we go. Max created a custom dad, which is a thing you can do in this game, named Dolph.
Yeah.
Which I kept requesting.
Lundgren.
Yep.
Yeah. I believe it's Croatian.
No relation to the famous actor.
Oh boy, so.
So Brian, this is you.
Hello. A
Ooh.
handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door. Am I reading this part too? Brandishing a plate of cookies.
Max, this is happening in your brain right now.
Okay, I'm thinking this. A handsome, clean-cut man says you're brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello?
Hey.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. We wanted to keep the dad voices a secret until launch. So this is all just our developer Jory Griffiths going like, "Why?" into a microphone.
So you're gonna have full voice acting.
Oh yeah, we announced a couple of people like the Game Grumps are gonna be some of the
cool.
voices,
Okay.
and then like Nate Wants to Battle, Ray Narvaez Jr. is gonna be there.
Nice.
But we haven't announced who's voicing who, and I think that's just gonna be
Okay, it'll be a fun surprise.
Yeah.
I mean, it's honestly the mouth sounds that's kind of a standard thing for a lot of dating games anyway.
Yeah.
So. Oh yes, hi, I'm Dolph. That is what my name is.
I'm not really crazy about this homeless Goku you made.
Hey man, a single dad, it's tough out there.
That's true. They need love too.
All right, this is
Who
you.
needs clothes?
Who's
All
this,
right,
me?
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, you're up.
I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself.
Oh, he's whispering.
Yeah. But between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips.
Good lord, that's a horrifying noise.
Did you
love it so
sample like a macaw from that?
No, that's just Jory.
Ooh. Hey, so nice to meet you. Wow, cookies, huh?
Oh, I'll do the narration. Amanda grabs the cookies and disappears.
Oh? Amanda, come and she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer.
Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough.
I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try and raise more than 2.
I have 4 kids.
Dolph, what have you done?
I meant...
Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude.
Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too early to move again.
Yeah, okay.
Is the missus around?
No, not anymore. She died.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Jesus.
No, it's all right. She was horrible and I did not love her at all.
Wow, this is uncomfortable. We both stand there quietly for a moment, both acutely aware of how awkward we both made things.
Ew.
Hey, I'm sorry about your dead wife. Can you close the door real quick?
I look at Joseph quizzically but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile.
Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead wife this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say?
That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have.
We shake hands to seal the deal.
Yeah.
Well, neighbor, I'll be around if you need anything.
Sure thing, neighbor.
Joseph starts walking away but stops to think for a second to turn around.
Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at a church down the street.
Oh, I don't know. I'm a pagan. I don't know, I wouldn't really consider myself a youth.
You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself.
And with that, Joseph's gone.
He seemed nice.
Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand.
That was the smoothest recovery I've ever seen. I should be taking notes.
See, you're already fitting in great.
Where'd those cookies go?
Coming out of it really hot. Just like...
Look at me. Do I look like I'm a balanced member of society?
No, you look like you eat cookies all day.
They're gone. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good?
So you ate them all anyway?
Hey, your dad is yours to play however you want to play him.
It's true.
It's a role-playing game.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, I guess that makes sense. Wait, I guess that makes it break time.
Let's do it. Where to?
We're going to the park.
Amanda and I begin to stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air.
This place is nice.
Too nice.
You're so angry all of a sudden.
I don't trust it.
Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in that stroller over there? Government operative.
We're on to you, baby.
We walk for a while and eventually we end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. Oh, Brian, let's have this be you again. You're just all dads.
Heads up!
Ow!
A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Oh, sorry, I'll also be dog. Woof! A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail.
That's a huge dog.
Rough. He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog.
I will pet the dog.
But where do I pet the dog?
Oh, this could be
Sorry,
weird.
we wanted really branching dog petting mechanics.
Oh, man.
This is really important to us.
I'm going straight for the butt.
There we go. I give him the customary pass. The dog loves this. Good call.
Can I date the dog?
No. Unfortunately.
You definitely could have caught that.
A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs up over to us and takes the frisbee from me.
You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands and not your face.
All right, yeah, let's get sexy. I'll catch you with my teeth next time. You caught me off guard on this round. Not again. Not ever again.
Ha! I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. Oh, nice. That's me.
I'm Dolph, and this is my daughter Amanda.
I look over at Amanda to find her sitting on the ground rubbing the dog's tummy.
Hi. Your dog's cool.
Oh.
Ah, old Maxwell sure loves the attention. What the hell? Our names are in this game.
It's really weird.
Oh yeah, whoops.
Hi.
It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a funny day. Oh, I said that word.
Where's yours?
Brad gestures over to a grassy knoll where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us.
This is Daisy. I say her name weird. She's reading the Brothers Karamazov. Her teachers tell me that she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler.
How old is she?
10! She's a precocious little youngster.
Whoa.
My natural dad instincts kick in. I must brag about my child's accomplishment. Oh no, what's happening?
Oh no. What? Oh my god.
Go on, Daisy. Tell them about yourself. That's my girl.
Okay,
Amanda,
okay.
go.
Yeah, so you got a couple things. You can brag. You got a couple items you can use. You can switch out daughters if you want to.
This is you, Max.
Amanda here just recently won a local photography award.
Wow, congratulations. I lost 10 HP. Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest.
You lose 15 HP.
Oh no. Can I just run away?
You can if you want to. There's a couple good items there that you can use.
Ooh.
Child art.
Child art. No, I want to do Band-Aid. What the hell? Let's do it.
With a flourish, you produce a band-aid from your pocket. Take a knee and start to apply to Amanda's arm.
What are you doing, Dad?
Being a protective parent! Anyone would agree it is unusual gesture. I don't know why I said
You
it
lose
like
10
that.
HP.
Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president too, of course.
Dang, my high school doesn't even have a chess club or a computer lab.
You lose 10 HP. Wait, oh yeah, I think you clicked flee.
I don't think I'll run away quite yet. Oh man, I'm getting my ass kicked.
You can try another item.
Let's compare grades.
Yeah, let's do grades.
You pull a wrinkled copy of Amanda's last grade card from your back pocket.
Dad.
Awesome grades. Brian loses 25 HP.
Yeah.
How does that? You
My
really carry
child-
that around everywhere, you sick dad?
Ouch, maybe it is kind of weird. You lose 5 HP.
Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get to the top prize, a canoe.
We're taking it out next weekend.
How is that even possible? Amanda can barely get one of those sticky hand things.
Oh
Oh,
man.
you're up against the ropes. You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of a drawing of a cornucopia Amanda did in the first grade.
Cute.
It isn't very impressive, but Amanda genuinely appreciates you holding on to it.
Yeah.
Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months? Daddy.
Amanda's was potty. Still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring it up.
Ooh.
Let's see. Last week oh, sorry, this is you.
Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags.
It's extra powerful. Brian loses 20 HP.
Daisy here has all of her adult teeth. Never had a cavity neither.
Terrifying.
Yeah. Amanda self-consciously pushes her lips together to hide her teeth. It's extra powerful. Use 20 HP. Oh.
Oh, it's getting close. This is a weird way of like courtship that they're just like kind of negging each other.
Yeah, fumbling through your phone's browser, you managed to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her.
Wow,
Spelling Bee.
congratulations, Amanda. Daisy is getting her. I can't read that, it's too fast. Hopefully, this will be her third win in a row.
Yikes, you lose 5 HP.
Words aren't all Daisy's good at, by the way. Her math is amazing.
Oh no, math. That's not Amanda's strong suit.
One time, I actually called her to double check my numbers before I made a cut for a support beam.
You did that more than once, Dad.
Doesn't that say more about him than it does about Daisy? Still, you lose 10 HP.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet the two of you.
Alright, did you have to add insult to injury by being such a gracious winner? And there you go.
Wow.
So I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood?
Yes, we just moved in. Do you live around here?
Yeah, we live in that cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop.
What a coincidence. That's where we live too.
Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in that little
kinda
ranch
wanna
style
keep
house
those
in the
in.
corner.
I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscape. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything?
What a lovely place.
Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point.
Yeah, definitely. Bye.
I don't know why I went with like a Southern mayor voice.
Yeah, I don't really know why I'm screaming the whole
Like
time.
Brian's about to aggressively offer you a mint julep.
Drink the mint julep.
Cool. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park, and with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. So those are the first two dads you see.
All right, so we've
Yeah.
set up some good chemistry with both of those men.
Yeah.
And
And
so you've got
there's
this,
5 more for you to meet.
All right.
You've got this adorable kind of daughter fighting mini game. Are there other mini games in here?
Yeah,
too?
there's a bunch. Actually.
Cool. And this is out now on Steam.
Yeah. Yep. If you go to dreamdaddy.biz, which is the domain I bought.
Of course it is.
Was the other one taken?
Yeah, dreamdaddy.com was taken.
Don't
while,
go to
but-
that website.
Yeah.
Probably that's not necessarily a good
Be
idea.
careful, or just don't go at like the school library.
www.google.com.
Maybe
There we
ask
go.
your actual dad to help you use the internet if you don't want to go to bad sites.
Thank you guys so much for coming on the
thank you
show
so much for
today
having us.
and bringing us these wonderful, sexy, erotic, handsome, beautiful, jealous at times dads.
Thank you so much
Look
for
at how
having us.
beautiful he is.
I hope we did them justice.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So yeah, that's Dream Daddy. Go play it right now and bring those dads together for a nice hot smooch.
Daddy likey. And we have returned.
We are back. That game looks like nothing I've ever seen before.
Yeah,
There's
so
really no video games like that.
What I love about that is actually there are totally lots of video games like that, but that
Not
one
with the dads?
not with the dads. That we know of. We don't do a lot of
You
dating
talking
games.
about that Peacock game?
Yeah, there's also like How to Full Boyfriend. There's if you know somebody who plays a lot of dating games and you ask them what they're about, there's usually like, oh well, there's like a bunch of girls you're trying to date, and you're like, and you're like, and you're a ghost who's a Viking, and you're like, oh okay, and they're like, no, but they take it very seriously. They're very respectful of ghost culture, and you're like, what are you doing? But these guys, I love that they took something that sounds like a stupid goof and they kind of just they made like a legitimate game about it. So
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's a great idea. So go check that out. It's out on Steam, and you can play it right now. And
Yeah.
date a dad.
Go date
which you
those
should do.
dads.
Teach you a lot about your own father, maybe.
Yeah. Now, obviously, San Diego Comic-Con's coming up very soon. If you didn't catch us the first time we said that, we're going to be live on Saturday.
San Diego Comic-Con.
We're going to be live on Saturday,
Official-
July 22nd
saying of the.
at noon Pacific time.
It's true.
And he will probably be mispronouncing the San Diego Chamichams.
San Diego Chana-chan. Sitting behind.
All right. So obviously, Comic-Con has a lot of cool things going on. There's celebrities there who say things on panels. People wait in line for stuff, I guess. One of the things they wait in line for, of course, is the many exclusives that are out there. Lots of toys and collectibles and comics and posters and really just all kinds of stuff. It can be kind of hard to keep track of it, so I thought I'd kind of cherry pick a bunch of cool action figures, collectibles, toys that are there and there only. Except they'll also be on eBay afterwards for probably too much. So if you're one of the people who likes to wander around and buy toys and stuff, well, here are some things you should keep an eye on. Let's start with this one. NECA is a wonderful toy company. They make really cool high-end stuff. They make these little gremlins here. I got on my desk here. They've had the Ninja Turtles license for a minute now. They've done like 18-inch tall movie replica versions of them. Last year, I think they did a collection of Ninja Turtle action figures based on the old Konami arcade game. But these guys right here are based on just the cartoons, and I love it. They've got, you can see they got Krang, and they've got, one thing I really love is they include like the kind of the B-list accessories. Like Shredder's got that laser gun he uses sometimes. And Krang has, in addition to that funny walker he uses, like the original toy came with, he's also got that weird little tripod, that like gorilla pod he gets on in the cartoon.
Yeah, which I love.
And these, look at all the funny accessories.
So what am I seeing? Like there's pizza, a pizza slice.
Yep. They got their shell phones.
They're weird shell phones, and then it looks like a pizza cutter, maybe.
I think it's a grappling hook.
Oh, sweet.
It's like they're
Awesome.
weird, like that thing always looked like a sandwich to me.
Yeah, and that might be like the TCRI canister of ooze in the upper
Yeah,
left.
I think so. Something
Very
like
cool.
that.
This is a cool set. We saw a set like this, well, last year or year before, but this is a more sort of old school traditional
Yeah.
paint style.
This
That one was
is-
based on the video game.
Yeah, this is being very faithful to the original designs. This is for 8 figures in this like fun collector box. It is $200, which honestly, like as far as collecting goes, that's pretty cheap. And these are like fun toys. I mean, you could probably let your little brother come in and mess them up or whatever. If that's a little bit out of your budget, well, there's also this to check out. Hot Wheels has been doing increasingly weird like superhero car mashups. And this year they're doing the Spider-Mobile, which you may know if you read weird old 70s Spider-Man comics. And then there's also I think it's the dead buggy. And it's
Yeah.
literally just a repaint, but they're kind of unabashed about that because on the packaging they just slapped a Deadpool sticker over Spider-Man.
Was it a repaint in? Oh, that's really clever. Was it a repaint in the comics?
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, did they basically just like rip off the design when they went with the Deadpool car, or are they just making something new?
I don't
here?
actually know if the Deadpool car is in comics yet. If it is, it's totally an homage to the old Spider-Mobile. Because
Yeah,
you're like,
it's
here's a
awesome.
guy who can like spin webs and climb walls. Let's give him a car. Yeah, sure, why not? Anyway, those are $15 a pop at Mattel's booth. Mezco has been doing some really cool figures lately. They've been doing 1/12 scale figures, which are about like 6 or 7 inches tall, and they have like real like cloth costumes, and they're all articulated, and they got lots of accessories. They're doing an exclusive Deadpool, which is wearing his X-Men outfit. And if you're like, Deadpool was not in the X-Men, well, obviously you never read Cable and Deadpool, where Deadpool tries to join the X-Men, and they don't want him there because he's annoying. But this is kind of his alternate color scheme, so they kind of did like a fun exclusive. That's the sort of kind of like just nerdy fan service thing they tend to do at Comic-Con exclusives.
Oh, so it's got a little X-Men logo display stand too.
Yeah,
That's really
and he's
cool.
like, the whole thing is when he puts this on, he's all like, "I'm a mutant, guys. Isn't it terrible to be like the mutants are all downtrodden?" They're like, "Dude, you're not a mutant. You're just like this horribly scarred Canadian man." But that's $80 from the Mezco's booth. And the kind of more mainstream Marvel action figure spectrum, there is, I totally got these out of order. Sorry, Star Wars has some cool stuff. Grand Admiral Thrawn is getting a Black Series figure. Hasbro's been doing a really cool thing with their convention exclusives, where they'll take a figure that's coming out later and give like a convention exclusive accessory or two. In the case of Thrawn, he's got an entire art gallery of trinkets and whatnot.
Yeah, last year we saw the Obi-Wan with the sort of like display stand that has a little hologram Leia on it.
Which is cool because if you want the Obi-Wan, you can get him after the fact. Same deal with Thrawn here. He's going to be coming out kind of in normal action figure form, but this one comes in this crazy giant like collector box. And they actually do a cool thing where I think you're able to take the figure out. Like there's no bubble there. It's just open. So you want to actually get a look at him. You don't have to ruin the packaging to do it. But that's $50. And then they also have a Black Series Land Speeder with Luke, which I think the exclusive version just has like more detailing and stuff on it.
Yeah.
We saw this at Celebration. It looks gorgeous up close. It's surprisingly huge. And that is $90 and comes with all the perfect bucket hat for
More importantly, it looks like Luke has a new head sculpt there, which is different than the one I have, which is not a good-looking figure in that scale. But
cool. These are also press shots, so they could be touched up a bit.
We'll see. I mean, they changed Leia's face, remember?
Yeah, they did.
So hope for the best. And it comes with that hat that the neighbor from Home Improvement wears.
Yeah. Hi ho, neighbor. Now, anyway, on the Marvel subject, Hasbro also has a 12-inch Marvel Legends Daredevil figure, which comes with alternate kind of Matt Murdock head and a bunch of bandaged arms with like blood and stuff on them, which is kind of like this is clearly kind of aiming at people who are like, hey, I like the Netflix show, like I like the gritty side of things, and they're like, all right, here's a bloody toy, which they probably wouldn't be selling on Toys R Us shelves. So exclusives are fun for stuff like that. That is $60, and it's at Hasbro's booth. So
I really dig that figure.
Yeah. Now, if you played Street Fighter V, maybe you were aware of the alternate costume for Ryu. We talked about daddies and dating the dads in the game we played earlier. Well, there is of course a Hot Ryu action figure. I like that was the code name they went with here. This is Storm Collectibles makes this, so it's your nice kind of like rugged like bear Ryu if you're into that sort of thing.
It's really well done.
This is $60. You get it from the Bluefin booth. They do a lot of like really cool imports of high-end Japanese toys, and I guess through some kind of deal, it usually winds up being cheaper than if you get them just imported directly from Japan. So,
right.
That's cool. They also have a PlayArts Kai Goku in like Kaioken coloring, so I think he's like kind of a shiny pink.
Oh, dude, that rules.
And it's got like that cool he's got the Energy Blast base going on. So that's good stuff. That is $65, also at the Bluefin booth.
I like the base on this one a lot, because usually they have those sort of coming out of their hands, and they're not as convincing, but that looks awesome right there.
Yeah, and this is cool. Like you can, I mean, I love those. They make like Crater play sets you can just shove injured toys into. These are really fun toys if you've never bought one.
Injured toy.
Yeah. And then finally, this is super goofy. I love it though. It is a Saiyan Scouter available from Bandai's booth. It's $25. It makes a bunch of noises. It probably shouts like Nappa going, "Oh, it's over 9,000" or whatever. And you can put that on your head and look like you are still using Google Glass in 2017, even though they discontinued that funny item.
Yeah, this is awesome. Keep in mind with this stuff, if you want it, you probably have to get to the convention right as it opens, maybe earlier. Rush to that booth, wait in line. There's just always...
Yeah, I think they do stuff with like vouchers or whatever to get in line. And I mean, end of the day, like it isn't impossible to get this stuff after the fact. Like if you miss out and you're like, I didn't get to the convention or whatever, you can check eBay, and sometimes the stuff winds up being like kind of like evening out in price once the sort of scalpers kind of calm down.
The Star Wars stuff specifically on Hasbro's website, on their toy shop, occasionally like a couple weeks later will go up for sale, like a short window, and they'll be tweeting about it, so keep an eye on that.
No, so that's cool. Obviously, we love toys, so that's one of the best parts of going to a convention is buying lots of toys. However, we also are in a wonderful position where we get to interview people and like meet celebrities and stuff, and I figured we'd just kind of round up a bunch of our weirdest Comic-Con memories.
Yeah.
These aren't really so much like, oh, I met this guy and it was great. It's more like, here's something that's just a little bit weird.
Yeah, just some cool stuff that happened at the show. We've both been going for many years now. So.
Yeah. Last year, you got to talk to Danny McBride about Vice Principals, the HBO show he's on.
Which is a fantastic show. It's really funny. It's heading into its second season this fall. You can marathon through the first season on HBO Go. But I got to talk to Danny McBride about this show, and as soon as the sort of shot ended and the interview wrapped, I started asking him questions about Alien, because that just came out, and last summer we didn't know a ton about it. I still haven't seen it, so I still don't know much about it. And he told me a really funny story about having to leave his son for a couple of months to work on this film.
I love this story.
And his son was like, "Daddy, are you gonna kill the alien?" And he was like, "Yeah, Daddy's got to go kill that alien," which is just fantastic. And we couldn't put it in our interview because it happened once everything wrapped and we shut the mics off. And it was just really fun to have that little interaction.
Didn't he like give his toys, like his son, like a bunch of toys of the alien? He's
Yeah.
like, this is the thing I have to go kill, and his son's like, wow, this is awful.
So his son has these just horrible nightmare figurines of xenomorphs and stuff like that. I've been a big fan of Danny McBride's work for the longest time. So even before like Eastbound and Down, I really loved like The Foot Fist Way and a bunch of other weird stuff he's done. God, Hot Rod, he's fantastic at.
Oh yeah, he's the best.
So it was just really cool to sort of sit down with somebody like that and specifically be able to make them laugh.
Yeah.
Because they've been, it's
Yeah.
like working with somebody who's been making you laugh for a long time. It's like I got to make Miyamoto smile once. He's been making me smile for years. It's just a good feeling to sort of give back that tiny bit.
What I love is that these guys, celebrities or personalities, whatever, they also like to goof around too. The way we do Comic-Con is we have like a huge kind of studio that's usually in the Hard Rock Hotel, which is like across from the convention center, and people will come there with their like entourages or handlers or whatever. And occasionally somebody will come early like for their appointment, and they'll kind of wait around. And I saw this really funny thing happen, I don't know if it was last year or the year before. We had Nathan Fillion on to talk about Con Men, and Bruce Campbell was around to talk about Evil Dead. And I think Nathan Fillion had just wrapped, and he was basically walking off the stage, and Bruce Campbell had just showed up. And they do this thing where, and everyone's like, whoa, these two dudes we love are in the room together, and they put on this like fake stare down. And it was like totally like when Han and Lando see each other.
Yes,
And it was like,
exactly.
you got some nerve showing up here, Fillion. And he's like, well, if it isn't Bruce Campbell once again. And then they like go up and everyone's like, are we gonna have to like separate them?
Yeah,
And they
'cause
just give each other like a huge hug. And it was
They're both like pretty imposing guys.
Yeah.
They're totally friends, and they did like this fake fist fight, and they gave
really-
each other
it was
hugs.
really funny.
I really love shit like that.
This is one of my favorite stories of yours. You get to talk to the cast of The Walking Dead like every year.
Yeah. It's one of the highlights because I love like that show and sort of in the way you watch it, it kind of goes up and down. Your mood one week will be completely destroyed. Then the next week, the craziest thing ever will happen. But the cast themselves are consistently one of my favorite parts of Comic-Con. And Carl from The Walking Dead,
It's like he's grown up on that show.
he's a grown man, came to do our show, and he was in our green room area where we have like huge things of like candy and like just like snacks and chips and coffee and soft drinks and all this other stuff. And I went over there, and I was a lot heavier back then, and I'm standing next to him, and he grabbed a Reese's peanut butter cup and started eating it, and I was standing next to him, and I'm like, dude, that's really cool that like we put all these snacks out for celebrities, and most of them don't even come by and eat them because they're just kind of like, I'm a celebrity, I don't eat that. So I grabbed the Reese's and I started eating one or two, and he was like, yeah, I'm a child. And I was like,
you're like,
oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
You were a lot heavier then.
Yeah.
Just digging in the candy.
They're really good. It's peanut butter and chocolate together at last. I mean, you
I
can't
love
go
the
wrong.
idea that like we get somebody in there who's like I don't know, like some really famous person, and they just lose their mind over the candy. They're like, ooh, lots of candies. I would eat the candies. I think there's some, I forget what show it is. I want to say it's like something on Louis or something where he's on set, and there's always that craft food service table.
Yeah.
And everyone's on these like stupid diets, so like nobody's actually eating it. So it's like, I don't know. So obviously Comic-Con is you expect to run into weird people there, and it's a huge event, and celebrities come from miles around to be there. DMX just happened to be on tour last year, and I think I got back at like 1:30 in the morning from our party, and there's like this sort of hubbub going on outside our hotel, and this dude's doing like wheelies and stuff around. And I see like a lot of guys wearing Rough Riders jackets, and I'm like, is that freaking DMX? And I was kind of like just sort of like hanging back, like being like, what's going on here? And these guys are like, they're drinking like Courvoisier, and I'm like, the hotel is probably definitely making phone calls to somebody's manager or whatever, and being like, they can't do that out there, they're causing a ruckus. And then DMX is like, the buddy he's with was like, hey, you want to come take a picture? And I was like, yeah, okay. And I got this photo with DMX, and like, I don't know. I like came into work the next day and was like, all right, how's everyone's night? And everyone's like, I went to bed. And I was like, I met DMX in a parking lot. That was kind of weird. Also, I put a picture of him with the horse there because I love that photo.
Hey, you need clearance from legal. You can't just put that picture in our show like that. That's a lot to take in.
What, the horse?
Yeah, DMX in shorts on a horse.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with stuff like that, man. You can't just throw that out there. That's a dangerous photo.
I think next week we're going to run down all the best photos of celebrities on horses.
That's a great idea.
Real
We're not
good ones.
doing a show on next Thursday, so just pretend we did
I'm
that.
going to make the photos anyway, just in case. Now, this is one of the coolest things. I got to watch you play Double Dare last year.
Yeah, you got to watch me win Double Dare,
win
which
Double
is
Dare,
even
sorry.
crazier. So last year I was trying to get a Pete and Pete / All That reunion together for our show. Didn't happen, but the PR person at Nickelodeon was like, we are doing this other thing. We're getting a bunch of people from the press to play Double Dare with Mark Summers. And I was like, wait, what? And they're like, yeah, we took over a nightclub and we built the set for Double Dare, and we're actually going to go in there and like a bunch of people who were on that show originally or Nickelodeon stars are going to be on that show, and they're going to be co-hosting with you. So do you want to play? And I was like, sure. And I got there. They didn't explain anything to me. I put on the blue shirt. Within seconds, I was covered in whipped cream and like a baby bonnet. And then I answered trivia and then ran out, did the obstacle course, grabbed the flag out of the pie cream, handed it over to my teammate, and we won. It was like this incredibly surreal 25 minutes. And by the end of it, I was just like covered in gack and cream.
You know that part at the end of the Avengers where they're all just like quietly sitting there eating shawarma or whatever?
Yeah.
We had a moment like that afterwards where you're just sitting there in a Double Dare shirt. You've got like literal slime in your ears, and we're just like eating dinner, just being like, the hell is our job?
Yeah, I was like, what was that? But yeah, Mark Summers was there. It was a full, real episode of Double Dare. I think they're putting together this documentary about Double Dare and its legacy with the fans, and there might be some clips from that in there, so hopefully you get to see more. Otherwise, there's an IGN video of me winning Double Dare, so go check that out.
Getting yourself covered in slime. You look like something that Guillermo del Toro would be like tweeting out there. You just look like a nightmare.
That's
Very scary.
that's just a hat that I wore
It's a slime hat.
that day.
All right, so this is weird. Obviously, like I said, we get to meet people in like for our jobs, and there's a certain kind of like, oh, I have a cool job. This is fun. What's weirder is when you get to meet somebody and it's not like for work. Again, sort of like the DMX thing. I had a break or something, and I was doing a lap on the show floor, and I was at the Sideshow Toys booth, and I'm just like, ogling these toys, and I look over, and it's this guy Ken Imizumi, who is Hideo Kojima's producer. He's now at Kojima Productions. He's super cool guy. I got to meet him at some video game event ages ago, and he's always been like overly friendly with me, like not like in a weird way, but just like very like welcoming. And I'm like, you don't really have to do that, man. Like Kojima can just kind of do his own thing, and like I mean everyone loves his stuff. But he's like, you want a picture with Hideo and Yoji? And I look over, and Hideo Kojima and Yoji Shinkawa are just looking at action figures, and I'm like, they're just like me. They like toys as well. And so we got this photo where I look like a big goon. But yeah. That was cool. Also, weirdly enough, I ran into Yoji Shinkawa like 4 more times at other toy shows. Like, and then I think he was at our gate at the airport, and I kept like sort of impulsively just nodding at him, and then being like, that guy has no idea who the hell I am.
Did you keep making that face? Because that's probably why he didn't talk to you. There we go.
Yeah, that could be it. All right. Anyway,
It's a great moment.
Another one that was pretty funny. This was actually before I worked at IGN. You got to interview Triumph the Insult Comic Dog.
Yeah, so like it's weird because you get to talk to a lot of like celebrities and voice actors and really smart people who make passionate art projects. And then sometimes you get to interview a guy who has his hand up a dog's ass while it spits cigars at you. Yeah. Triumph is one of my favorite characters. If you've never seen the stuff he's done out of the outside of the Star Wars, what was it, the Phantom Menace premiere where he's making fun of all the people waiting in line. He's got that famous line about like going up to the guy in the Darth Vader costume and be like, which one of these buttons calls your mother?
The banging of the ceremonial plastic toys.
Really surreal. He did like a very short-lived, that I don't even know if it actually aired, sitcom that just disappeared immediately. But it doesn't matter because it gave me the opportunity to talk to one of my favorite people in the world, a dog, a puppet dog.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful.
Yeah, I love that. So obviously Comic-Con it's happening, and we have no idea what's really in store for us. I was going to talk about the time we found a full gallon of milk on the street at night. The night milk. I couldn't find the photo of it. I texted our friend John. I said, John, do you have that photo with the milk? And he said, no, I don't have that photo. And I said, all right, well, thanks anyway. So I don't have the photo of the milk, but we are going to have, again, another big, crazy live show for IGN at Comic-Con. So
why don't you just pull up like just a regular photo of milk at night?
I don't know.
Did you look up milk at night?
No, I didn't look up milk at night.
Hey,
You wind up on a list for doing stuff like that.
Don't look up Milk at Night.
Don't look up Milk at Night.
One
Don't
thing
do
you
it.
should look up though is a game called Death Squared, which launches on Switch today. It's probably my favorite co-op game on the system since Snipper Clips. It's an absolute blast. Max and I sit down to play a few minutes, and we actually got totally lost in it, and fighting and yelling and laughing and giggling, and it's just so much damn fun. So let's take a look. There's some Night
There's
Milk,
the milk
right there.
Thank you for showing us the milk.
Oh my God, that's Night Milk. I don't want to see what the rest of the Google
I don't like that
images look
cup
like.
though. I think it sets unrealistic proportions for other glassware.
That's true. It does look a little like an hourglass. If you
Yeah.
turn it upside down, you can tell what time it is. It's time.
I only
to
drink
clean
milk
up
out
the
of large mason jars.
Anyway, here's Death Squared on Switch. It has nothing to do with milk.
Hey guys, it's Brian and Max from Up at Noon, and we are playing a very special Switch game called Death Squared. It's not out for a little bit. It's out in mid-July. It's a puzzle game. We're playing it kind of IGN linked together style, where we're each going to control half of it. But
Isn't that sort of the point?
that's actually the point in this game.
Okay.
So hit A. We're going to each play as a different cube. We'll check out the story. Can't go into the other menus yet, because there's secrets.
Okay.
But
Is this game scary?
you die a lot.
Oh. All right. Which should we do? The first one?
Yeah, let's try that.
All right.
Let's go basic. So the main goal here is there are 2 cubes, and you want to get them both to the goal.
Hold on, there's a man talking to me. Oh, and there's a robot. So I'm getting kind of a Portal vibe here.
Yeah, you get a little bit of that. So I don't know if you... Yeah, I think just hold them like vertical.
Really? That's nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't really like holding a controller with 2 hands, so, you know, doing this is a nice change of pace.
Yes, this will work very well.
Now, this doesn't have to be co-op. People can play this, like...
Yeah, I played through the first 25 levels just on my own. It's kind of tricky because you're moving 2 controllers. So very simple. So it looks like you're the blue cube. All right. So
Hey.
that's it. Basic, solve the first puzzle.
Cool, 8 seconds. We're pretty good at this
Easiest game ever made, right?
Yeah, real simple.
Okay, so now,
Oh, that's not great at all. I just died.
okay, so, all right, so you move over to the blue, no, you push me off.
What? Oh, I see. We're moving all wiggly waggly, huh?
Okay, so you can move all the way left to this blue circle. No,
Yeah, there's exploding tiles there.
okay, hold on.
So do
All
I...
right, so no, I'm gonna move first, now you move. Can you go around the tiles?
Can I...
Yeah, you can just,
I can just...
Yep.
so you're not going to fall off?
no, I'm just gonna keep moving
Okay.
in these blocks that you're moving.
All right, can
so
you-
you wanna get onto that yellow, or onto that blue circle.
Can you go on the thing to show me what where the spikes are? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think I'll remember that.
Ideally, oh, it's coming back. Oh, go left, circle, go, get,
Just up?
yeah, just get onto the circle. Oh, okay.
I did it. Oh!
There it is.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Tricky, getting there.
Okay, that took us a whole 51 seconds, a whopping almost a minute.
Now every level is complete.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Do you want to walk over there?
Yeah. Oh, don't do that.
Here, try. Oh, what happened?
What did you do?
I don't know.
Oh, so I need to move the thing to you, maybe.
Oh, so you're moving that. Okay, hold on.
Okay, well, now that's on.
Okay. I got an idea. Here, I'm gonna safe zone. You head
Okay.
over to your circle.
Okay. Ah! Sorry.
Well, that's not
Sorry,
good.
it's a cube. You'd think it would move in straight lines, but it does not. It kind of goes around.
Sorry.
Don't do that.
It's a wiggly cube, though.
Yeah, they are funny wiggly cubes. I like to
Oh,
think.
and now I commit.
Yeah, see?
Okay, hold on. Here we go. I'm getting over
Are
to.
are they like robots or toasters or what are they?
They're robot toasters. Okay, so you go over to your thing. Don't fall.
Sorry, it's weird. It's tricky because the man is a block.
Step on the.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Stay. Yes.
That's it. All right.
Yeah, that was it.
I feel like they overcomplicate things a tiny
No,
bit.
I feel like we overcomplicate
right,
things.
right.
by-
No, but they make it tricky as a challenge
this is true. Oh,
for the
okay.
gamers.
All right. Oh, here we get different. We
Oh.
can get different skins.
Oh, this is gonna get real tricky.
Yeah, I'm going for the mustache. There we go. I'll be a
Oh,
little
I got funny teeth.
milady. So this is an easy puzzle. This is just to.
That's just-
it looks like a car drove over you.
Yeah, I look like the clown boss from Akira. Oh,
Okay.
what's happening here?
Oh, so here we've got a laser.
Is it gonna kill us?
No, so I need you to protect me. So here, walk.
Oh, I see. Oh,
I-
sorry, I was trying.
You gotta. Okay.
Wait. Okay.
Here
Okay.
you go. So you can go through your own color.
Nothing to see here, fellas.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
No, cover me. All right. You got it. Ooh,
Oh,
we did it.
Oh, I didn't even notice that one down there. We got lucky.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it was a red one, so
Yeah,
it's
that
all
was-
good.
we're
All right,
safe.
All right. So we're getting through. This is a pretty good clip.
Yeah, we're doing good actually.
Oh my. Okay. Wait. So
I'm going behind.
here.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
wait. Hold on, go all the way. Go all the way to the.
to the
ooh.
north. All right.
Okay. Can you get over to your? Go to your blue zone.
I need you to.
Just go to your blue zone.
Okay.
Oh shit.
No. Wait.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Oh!
Don't do that.
No, you did that. You're doing that.
So wait. Every time I move, does it just go more around?
Here, just push your butt over to the. Oh!
You did that to yourself.
No, I did not.
That was also
Stop
you.
it. Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm going around.
Get behind. There we go. No, get behind me. Get behind
Here.
me.
Here. What's behind?
I don't know.
In the circle. What is behind?
The circle of trust.
Okay, hold on.
The,
Okay, so you shimmy on over to the blue circle. Oh, here we go.
There we go. Okay,
Okay.
it's good. It's all good. Okay, yes.
All right.
That was more difficult for me
Yes, because you kept killing me.
because I'm new.
Oh, this is a strange one.
Okay. Oh,
I
I
pushed
don't
you
like
right
those
off. I'm
guys
sorry
at
about
all.
that. Okay. Okay, so you move right.
Stop breathalyzing me, okay? It's kind of
All right. Go
Okay,
back.
Move right. Can you fit through any of these holes?
Yeah, I could probably fit through a hole or two.
You do a wiggle.
Wait there.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh.
Now go. Yep.
Can you get? Okay, you gotta. Okay, switch.
I got it.
Oh, bumper cars.
It takes two to tango.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay, wait. So I gotta go through the weird funny loops. There we go. I think it's this one. Oh, little shovey blocks there. Some bossy cubes.
Okay, move your
Ooh,
move
hi
your
there.
fat
Oh,
butt. What the hell
how
is
did
that?
that happen?
You slingshotted me to my doom.
It's pretty good though.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
No. Ah.
That was me. I tripped.
Okay, we got to get through this. Okay, there. Find your place between the pines. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm not gonna go onto the circle until you're close to the. Oh. Okay, you ready? Oh, what the? You killed me.
Oh, the blocks come out. Okay.
Well,
then It's a puzzle game.
Yeah. Oh, I keep killing you. I keep
Yeah.
doing it.
All right.
I like that I have a mustache because
I like
I
this.
feel devious when I murder you.
This seems like a kind of like a nice brutal follow-up to Snipper Clips.
Oh, what? Why do you keep doing the slingshot?
What in the wet hell was that? Oh, Brandon's playing Legend of Zelda.
Wow, does he know what year it is?
He's still trying to find those Koroks or something. Oh, hi. Oh, what was that? It laughed at us. That sucked.
Okay, we're losing composure. Oh,
We're losing daylight is what we're losing here. How did you do that?
calm. All right, you move. Get between.
I'm going.
Okay, between.
Oh.
Here, I'll give you some.
That was a little too much wiggle room, if you know what I mean. Little wiggle room with a view.
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
So now get. Oh, here. Now trade.
So just get around you?
Get around.
Okay.
Go over.
All right. Shuffling by there.
Don't.
I won't go on the
Don't
thing
go
yet.
on the circle until
Okay, I'm going to stay right here. Are you on it?
Oh wait, hold on. I can go through these. I'm an idiot. I can go through. Okay, ready, set, go left. Go left. There.
Ready?
Keep going.
We did it!
Oh!
Hooray!
All right, let's do one more.
All right, one more.
One more.
Okay, one more.
Oh, that was called sumo.
I don't get. Oh, I get it because they shove each other.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good for me.
That's a fun strategy.
Oh, okay. I got an idea. I'm gonna get on top of you. No.
Sorry, that was I got.
Here, back your ass up.
I got the vapors.
Back that ass up over here.
Like this?
Yeah. Keep going. You can walk on the reds.
I can't.
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
can
you're.
rock-
Oh, okay. All right.
sh-
Oh, we're doing it together. We're the best friends.
The friendship stack.
We're best buds,
Move
and
it,
we're
move
cubes.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Go to the elevator zone. No.
Is it a Sonic level?
This over to the right.
All right. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm terrified of heights.
Oh.
I'm also a cube.
Okay, so you
did it.
need
Okay,
to
wait, so-
go to the blue, because then you'll block the laser.
Stand on the.
No.
Stand
Go-
on the red. It might be spikes.
Oh,
Okay.
Don't
we're
move.
good.
Don't
we're
move.
good. We did it.
Oh, that was good.
How did that take us less time than the other one that was infinitely less complex?
I don't know. Let's try one last one.
One more?
Yeah, that last one. This is it.
That was like bedtime stories. One more, please tell me one more. I just want one more.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, I always do bedtime. I love bedtime stories.
It was asked for one more.
Yeah, you only gotta have one more chapter to find out what
Why don't your mommy read you a
old
nice,
Harry and Ron are up to.
a nice long book?
Boring. It's really.
Okay, so I can walk on this.
You know, when I
So I
joined
can't-
Oscorp, I thought it was gonna be
Oh,
super
okay, get in my head.
with like robot
All right.
butlers and
Oh
floating
no.
No.
birds
Oh
and
boy, this is a
planes.
puzzler.
Oh,
Well, that was murderous. What that was.
It really makes me feel bad for these little cubs. Here, move over. Go to the elevator. There we go.
No.
Okay,
Hey,
get in my head.
Calm down. Look, I don't want to quit. I just don't know.
Who is this voice
I wanna quit.
character?
Look,
Alright, can you
maybe
get
I should just take a break
on
from watching
here?
sci-fi movies because clearly they've
Oh, that's the trick.
Okay, get onto there.
Oh.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Do I need to do something?
Wait, let go. Move over.
There you go.
Okay, move it back. No, it's not good enough, they say.
Huh, who says that?
I say.
All right.
What if I got... Huh.
It's a true challenge.
This is really... This is
A real challenge among puzzles.
this is a stumper, they call it. What?
A real disaster for those cubes.
Okay, so you're...
Wait.
That's good. I need to go, but I need to be in two places at the same... How does that work?
Huh.
Can you get on... No. Oh,
Does that help?
no.
What about that?
Still a big no for that one.
Huh.
Do-
Wait, do I need to drop down?
Onto my
Wait,
head.
do you need to make what? Oh, maybe you make the... Oh, maybe you have to hit the thing.
Up.
Yeah, you need to get up there, I think.
I need to get up here?
Okay,
I
yeah.
know that. That's definitely the goal that we're going for.
Right. So
But I
can
cannot go through the blue square.
Tricky.
How
What if I go on the red thing? Does that do anything?
No, you die.
All right, I die. Sorry, my bad.
Maybe if you go on my head again.
Yeah?
Wait, can you lift the elevator?
No.
You cannot. You do not have the power.
I
What
don't.
about you go on the blue blocks over here and see what happens.
That kills me.
Oh, that's right.
Right?
Okay. Yes.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. No.
No. Sorry.
Here. Okay. Good. Okay. Yes. Go on my head.
Oh, yes,
I'm going to
carry
bring
me.
you over. I don't like where
What-
you
what
are
in
right
the-
now. Oh, you got no.
Once again, you killed me. I did nothing.
Okay. Bring the. No, that's me. Okay. Down.
Yep.
Go onto the elevator.
Hold on. Wait. Sorry. I don't actually have depth perception.
Okay. Onto
so-
my head. There we go. Do you not have depth perception?
No, I'm just an idiot.
Okay. I'm going to put you onto here. Go onto the square next to me and see on the floor.
On the floor?
The floor square. Oh. Come on.
Oh.
Oh.
So,
Ooh.
So what?
Move back. Move off this. You got to move. There we go. Now go on to the left one. Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh, the true challenge has revealed its
Ah.
The
we
puzzle
did it.
is solved.
So that's Death Squared. It's on
Yeah.
Switch very soon. It's a damn good time.
I like it.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah.
That's a very smart game. I feel very stupid, and we put a mustache and the tire marks on those little cubs. And now
Mustaches and tire marks, the true marks of gamers. Real puzzlers.
That's right.
Challenge men, they call them.
No one says that.
A test of wits it is, truly.
Thanks for watching two idiots try to do smart stuff for a few moments.
Back to you, us.
That's us.
And we're back. I like that game.
Yeah, it's really fun.
I think the way you were setting it up, it's one of those games where when you're describing it, you're like, oh, you're squares and you got to do puzzles or you die. Like that could be an Atari game.
I totally agree.
Like, yeah, visually it could be like pretty much anything, but that one, like, I like the style of it. I like the kind of the tone of it. It just
it's very odd, and I think especially with like VR games, with Switch games, with like we're in this new era now where you really need to actually get your hands on something to truly understand it. Otherwise, you're just kind of lost.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about Rocky.
Let's talk about Rocky. I don't know if we've ever actually talked about Rocky on this show. I love the Rocky movies. I'm typically not much of a sports guy, but those movies are just like, they're fascinating. I don't know, like they kind of make me care about boxing, but I more just like that they're this bizarre like so Rocky won an Oscar. It's this totally down to earth movie about like this dude who's like he has a shot at being a boxing champ, and he goes and he takes it, and then you're like, all right, well that's a cool movie, and that movie could have come out and just been there, and they didn't need a sequel, but it got a bunch of them. It got what, six, eight, depending on what you're counting. yeah, so then Rocky 2, he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to try to, I'm going to be the champ now. And then I feel like the Rocky 2 is kind of a crisis of faith for, kind of like an identity crisis for the series, because he's like, am I still making a good movie or am I making a sequel?
Yeah.
Rocky 3, he fights Hulk Hogan and Mr. T, and that is a sequel. And then Rocky 4, he fights Ivan Drago, who is like the Soviet Union made man, and it's this like very like Rocky's a superhero. Paulie has a pet robot.
Yep.
There's all these there's way too many montages. He basically saves the world. Rocky 5 has a ghost in it.
See that bum in front of you.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
And then Rocky Balboa, Rocky 6, feels like this weird kind of like you kind of wake up and you're like, was that a dream? What was that? And it's still tied to the rest of it. It's still like, it's not like a reboot or anything. It's about modern day Stallone. This is 2006, so I guess it's Stallone 10 years ago, whatever. But he looks like Fred Flintstone. He's old, I got calcium deposit on most of my joints, And it's kind of like revisiting the original Rocky. It's kind of this weird like personal story. And then we're like, is that the end of Rocky? And it was like, well, yeah, kind of. But the Rocky universe continued with Creed, which was kind of it was kind of a Force Awakening of like it's.
Yes.
You're taking like in the same way that like if the Force Awakens has these kind of echoes to like the early Star Wars movies, or in the same way that you've got in The Last Jedi, Luke is now the teacher.
Yeah,
he's
the
trained.
actual physical baton pass of the lightsaber happens sort of with boxing gloves in this movie.
Yeah, and Rocky winds up training Apollo Creed's kid, who is the kind of antagonist in the first movie. They're apparently doing a sequel to that too, and Sylvester Stallone has been like tweeting about Ivan Drago maybe showing up, which would be sort of insane. And I got like weirdly excited about that, like really, really excited about that, because I'm like, Creed's also a damn good movie. Like it's kind of just. It's sort of, reinventing the wheel, but at the same time, it's not like, it's not when you think like, oh, they made a sequel to Rocky in, 2015?
Yeah, I think that like those movies are really fun because even if you don't like sports movies, they're sort of like human man kaiju films.
That's exactly it.
They're larger than life, very iconic, but not like goofy to the point of like WWF 80s wrestlers type characters,
with the exception of Rocky 3, which has
actual 80s wrestlers.
Thunderlips.
Yeah, and I think like what's special about that is that it feels human, while also feeling larger than life, and it's really cool to see them extend that and bring that into a new generation. And it's weird because one of the things that you and I were talking about is this franchise launched when?
That was 1976.
Right. So Star Wars was like a couple months later.
77, yeah.
Effectively. Which means that this is the longest running cinematic universe.
It hasn't gotten a reboot. It hasn't gotten like retconning. It's kind of just, it's one cohesive story that kind of, and they keep doing stuff like in Rocky Balboa, like Stallone has this, like, or Rocky has this dude working at his restaurant who's washing the dishes. And they're like, oh, that's Spider Jericho. He works here sometimes. And there's this random old dude. And you're like, who the hell is Spider Jericho? He's the first guy that Rocky fights in the first Rocky movie. So the fact that they have like weird callbacks like that is really cool.
Yeah.
And if they're bringing in Ivan Drago for Creed 2, like that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really interesting because if you think about it, like Star Wars obviously is, when you think of cinematic universes, that's probably the most popular one ever made, or definitely the most popular one ever made. And certainly one of the longest running. But yeah, it's second to Rocky by only a few months. Now, keeping in mind, we're going to get a new installment in the Rocky franchise soon with Creed 2. We know about at least 3 more Star Wars movies.
Sure.
Probably 4 or 5 eventually. So they're going to be neck and neck for a while. But I mean, if they set up Creed 2 in the right way, that means that could keep going forever too. So Rocky will always have a leg up or arm or whatever you want to use, part of the body of the boxer, for a few months over the Star Wars franchise, which means that unless they just completely give up on those movies forever, which they won't, and they won't with Star Wars, Rocky will always be the longest running cinematic universe. Now, I did some research on this, and I was thinking that the only thing that's second to that is the sort of Universal Monsterverse, which we're seeing rebooted now. It had a really long run from the 1930s to the 1950s. Guys like the Wolfman and Invisible Man and weird Frankenstein's wife. I don't know if she has powers.
The Bride of Frankenstein.
She just got electrocuted. What her
that
story
movie
is.
wouldn't be as scary if they just called it Frankenstein's wife.
So those characters took a very long hiatus in terms of films. Like we saw, obviously there's like that weird Kevin Bacon Invisible Man and all this other stuff. But in terms of like a cohesive through line from start to finish, it's Rocky. Rocky is the longest running cinematic universe.
They haven't remade any of those movies yet. They probably will, but the fact that it's one story. You know,
Which is
even,
crazy.
Even Star Wars kind of jumps around. Like, there are no prequels in Rocky.
It's also like this is a terminology that we use constantly now is cinematic universe. I saw Doctor Strange on Blu-ray has a it's like a cinematic universe edition written on top, which is like, what does that even mean? It means nothing.
Yeah.
But people buy it, right? They'll buy anything with a new red bar and they collect all 8 of them. So this is really cool that like knowing that this is a terminology we use to define movies now. Rocky has been winning in this department for way before, decades before anyone even knew what to call it.
Yeah,
It's kind of amazing.
It's kind of also like in the same way that Rocky's is sort of this guy who's just like, I'm just trying to do the best I can at the thing. Like the movie's like he's not trying to like it. They just keep making more of them. They're not being like, all right, how do we make them more cohesive and let's have crossover stuff. They're just it's kind of a thing. Yeah. So. Should we wind things down?
Yeah, let's do it.
Put the babies to bed. Like once again, we will be back on Saturday the 22nd at noon Pacific time, live from San Diego Comic-Con. There is a ton of stuff coming out of IGN. Prior to that, keep an eye on all of our various kind of programming schedules. Things are still getting locked in.
Yep.
We got a sort of a sneak peek at what is on the way, what we might be getting to talk about, and it looks
Very exciting.
very exciting.
Yep.
And I think we'll get to run around and shoot some fun videos with action figures and large statues of supermen and things like that.
Yeah, we are also throwing a party. Which I will pull up the information for right now. It's Thursday night.
Ah, the perfect night
I'm
for partying.
Still vamping, trying to. Yes. So it's Thursday night, and it is at 9 p.m. at the Tipsy Crow. IGN is partnering with the movie The Dark Tower to create something called The Dixie Pig, which I believe is a reference to that book or film.
It's actually one of
not read or seen.
One of the main characters is adorable Southern pig named Dixie, who's just it's a little singing pig.
I'm really? I'd be all over
that's not
that.
at all what that's about. But yeah, so check that out. The information's probably on IGN.com.
Yep.
You can, of course, follow us on Twitter. I'm Max Scoville. He's Agent Bizzle. And we'll see you guys at Comic-Con, I guess.
Yeah, see you then. Goodbye. How do you end the show?
Is it over?
Just like that. Thumbs down. Oh, can we touch the fingers? Oh, we did it!
All right.
We did it.
The end.
The end of the show.